Okay, I'm not going to waste any of y'all's time going over Mr. Fantastic's kit, what his ult does, what his right click does. Alright, we're just going to get into how to play Mr. Fantastic. Okay, I have 13 hours on him so far, and I see a lot of people not flanking with Mr. Fantastic, and I can't figure out why. Because on linear maps, on defense and attack, he's very, very good for this. I have clips of competitive matches I was playing yesterday of how I implemented these strategies, and it was me just discovering that you can flank with him very effectively. Very, very effectively. I think people keep referring to him as an off tank. I think that's incorrect. I think he is a DPS primarily. You can do tanky-ish things. Like your big mode makes you a tank for all of, you know, maybe 2 seconds if that overshield doesn't disappear. So yeah, let's get into it. So here's the key to managing your big mode before you go in for a flank. Okay, so you want to use your teammate to build up to 60 with 2 bounces. There's a reason why you want to save those bounces. Okay, see how that meter dies down from 90? Do not let it hit below 65. Okay? Keep it at 95. 95 at all times. Why? You'll see right now. See 2, 1, boom. The reason being, you don't want it to hit 100. You don't want to proc your big mode, but you want to keep it from going below 65 when you hit right click. See? Keep it between 95 and 99 at all times. The reason being is because when you engage with your left click. Okay? When you're engaging the back line, engage with your left click. Boom. 96, that's fine. Engage with your left click when you're in their back line. 1, 2, 3. See how that took 3 swipes in big mode? And you still have 3 seconds to engage the other support or backline DPS if he's like, you know, kind of hovering behind there like a Punisher or something. The reason being is because if you engage like this, which I see a lot of people doing. 1. So let's say we're at 90. Okay. Say you engage with your E. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry about that.
See that? And you have to wait for the combo to restart. So always engage with your left click at 95. And this is just kind of how you feather it, right? This is how you feather it. So boom. See that? We messed it up. So you got to be very, very careful. You do not want that bar to drop below 65, because once it does,
we've been discovered.
Boom. Sweet spot is between 65 and 70 for you to feather it. So right before you go in, right? Don't just jump in there. Wait for it. When you're gonna engage. Boom. Big mode. 1, 2, 3.
Predictable.
See what I'm saying? No matter what, it's a 3-hit combo on a Luna. Mr. Fantastic isn't Black Panther, okay? He's not Spider-Man. He doesn't jump out after getting a pick in the backline. No, you take the dumbest route, okay, back to your backline. Because if you use, right, your E to engage, the problem with this, right? Say I use my E to engage, right? 1, 2, 3. I can't get that 3-hit combo. It takes 4. Right? By the time I'm out of big mode, okay, no matter what, I only have one of those jumps, and then I have to rely on this. Okay? Versus. Okay, so we engage. Boom. Secure the kill on the Luna. Okay. Exit. Boom. There's our frontline tank. Boom. There's our support. Okay? That's how you flank effectively with Mr. Fantastic and secure picks. You want to use your big mode and stay in it as much as you can when you're trying to deal damage to the backline. So another thing that you might notice about him, if you've played Mr. Fantastic, you counter pretty much every melee character. Okay, and what I mean by this, okay, is say you're dealing with a Black Panther, okay, and he's on you, alright? Say he dives you in your backline. I see nobody doing this tech. I don't know if anybody knows about this, but when you left click, okay, that hitbox stays there for a minute. So say this Black Panther just dashed through me from this direction, okay? You see that? You can hit behind you if you're fast enough. See what I'm saying? So if he tries to double dash through you, what you're gonna do, right? Say he's back. Oh, he just dashed through this way, right? Boom, smack him. Okay? Once you're facing this way, he's probably gonna dash through you again. Okay? So then, say he's on this side, boom, same thing. You just rinse and repeat. Just turn around and smack him. Yeah, there you go. You get the idea. Also, he's a very good counter to Spider-Man, because Spider-Man likes to kind of stay up in the air. So, if you have a Spider-Man up in the air, just press E. Just go tag him, right-click, grab him, all that jazz. You can swipe vertically. You do damage vertically. Also, from like upwards. You can punch upwards. Like for example, if you get like a Spider-Man in a corner or something like this, you can swipe up, you can swipe downwards, and you'll pretty much guarantee a hit every time. Boom, left click, I let it drop just one. Right? 1, 2, 3. See that? Boom. So essentially, going in there, right, into their back line, right, just like that, okay, got the 2 picks on the supports, alright, and here's another thing with Mr. Fantastic, you can swing, right, hold on, let's get to the invisible woman right here, as soon as she goes invisible, you have kind of a bit of room for error. So all I do here is I left click and drag my mouse approximately where I think she's going to be at, and that's how I secure this pick. Yeah, if you notice, I also dragged it back, right? So in case I missed her, I sweep the whole area wide. Let's go and see that again. So this is how you deal with Spider-Man.
Trouble has arrived.
Boom. That's why you're a hard counter to Spider-Man, because you can hit vertically as well as horizontally, and you have an instant lock on, so he cannot get away from you no matter what you do.
Predictable outcome.
See, that's why I believe that Mr. Fantastic is a hard counter to Strange. At least a decent one, because you don't have to shred his shield. If you have even a slight numbers advantage, you just have to get big mode, and then you just cut right through his shield. Right, see how he doesn't even notice we're there. See that? And then we feather it, we're back in big mode. I don't end up securing a kill here, but I'll show you what I mean when we talk about the flanking potential. I don't know if I'm the first person to discover this, but I don't see anybody else playing like this. So just let me know in the comments down below if you guys think this is cool or not, or if this is useful. But this is just something I found out that you can just kind of do. So as you can see right here, we're feathering our ability, 95, I go in, left click, boom. See what I'm saying? Then we'll walk back, right back into our team.
All shielded up.
Someone's so close. This is your big chance.
It's that easy, dude. So as you can see, Mr. Fantastic, under the right circumstances, can be an absurdly oppressive flanker, because you have so much health when you get back there and you outswing other tanks. Like you do in your big mode, I'm pretty sure you do more, like your potential to 3-hit combo a squishy in that quick of like succession is so strong, it's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that was just some basic, tidbits and stuff I found out with Mr. Fantastic that works for me. If you guys want to see some full comp games, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to show you guys, how I play them throughout a whole game. If you guys want a full breakdown of my thought process while I'm playing him, I can definitely do that. If you guys want an overview of his abilities, there's already so many videos out there about that, and all people know how to play him as right now is just oh, I'm kind of a frontline tank, like an off tank, but you can use a lot of things you can do offensively with Mr. Fantastic to make him super viable in really any like composition, because he's very, very strong in my opinion. He's very, very strong, and I think once people finally figure out how to use his abilities and they do what I'm doing with flanking or maybe tweak it, I think this character is going to be absolutely insane. You know what's really gross about this skin in Ultimate Fantastic Four? That's just like Reed's just kind of stretched out his head. So like think of like a xenomorph skin colored head stretching to the back of this helmet. That's literally the shape of his head. It's pretty gross.